Welcome to Tripedia, where we explore the rich history, stunning art, and breathtaking beauty of Florence, Italy. Known as the birthplace of the Renaissance, Florence is a city steeped in culture and heritage with magnificent architecture, world-class museums, and picturesque streets waiting to be discovered. Join me as we wander through the city's cobbled alleys and hidden courtyards, exploring the many wonders that make Florence such a special place. So, come along on our journey, and let's discover the magic of Florence together. Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore and Piazza Duomo. The cathedral complex surrounding Piazza Duomo houses some of Italy's most renowned works of art in a compact space. Visit the baptistery, bell tower, cathedral, and museum to witness works by the likes of Ghiberti, Brunelleschi, Donatello, Giotto, and Michelangelo, among others, considered among the greatest artists of the Italian Renaissance. Walk around the square admiring the inlaid marble facades, and then enter each building to take in the stained glass works of art that line the interior walls. Battistero di San Giovanni, Baptistery of St. John. The 12th century octagonal baptistery is stunning from every vantage point. In addition to its impressive marble exterior and beautiful internal mosaics, this building is also home to some truly remarkable artworks. When compared to Ghiberti's beautiful bronze panels for the cathedral's outside doors, all others pale in comparison. These gates of paradise are the finest examples of bronze sculpture ever created. To get a better view and to see some of the gems created specifically for the baptistery, check out the cathedral's museum, Museo dell'Opera del Duomo. See Florence from Piazzale Michelangelo. This terrace high above the city is a required stop for tour buses and the location from which those postcard images of the cathedral are taken. But it is so commonly misspelled as Piazzale Michelangelo that even city marketing material occasionally messes up. Enjoying it without too many other people around is easiest in the late afternoon or early evening, especially around sunset, even during peak tourist seasons. The terrace on the cathedral's dome is the best place in Florence to take in the impressive scale of Brunelleschi's dome, which can be seen from almost anywhere in the city. Piazza della Signoria and the Loggia dei Lanzi. This large area, where Etruscan and Roman artifacts have been discovered, has been the political heart of Florence since its construction in the 14th century. It has evolved into a popular gathering spot for both visitors and locals. The Neptune Fountain is at its heart, and to one side stands the Palazzo Vecchio, which is still used as the city's seat of government. San Lorenzo and Michelangelo's Medici tombs church architect Brunelleschi was commissioned by the Medici, while Michelangelo was tapped to design a tomb chapel dedicated to the family's most celebrated princes. Neither artist lived to see their work completed, but the church designed by Brunelleschi was built to his specifications. Despite Michelangelo's best efforts, his new sacristy chapel was never finished. What he did complete, however, is universally regarded as among the greatest works of marble sculpture ever created. In addition to the work of Donatello and Lippi, you can see the work of other Renaissance greats as you explore the church's old sacristy, new sacristy, Prince's Chapel, and Lorenziana Library. Palazzo Vecchio, Palazzo della Signoria. This palace in the heart of Florence is like a fortress, with lavish apartments and enormous galleries that reverberate with the sounds of history, art, and power. The Medici family, who held political power in the city republic, had the most prominent artists and architects of the time decorate their homes and workplaces. Santa Croce. Behind the traditional Tuscan facade of geometric marble inlay lies a church packed with art and the final resting place of some of Florence's most illustrious citizens. Several important examples of Renaissance art are housed there. Cappella Bardi houses some of Giotto's most important murals, while the nearby Cappella Peruzzi houses more of the same, which in turn influenced Masaccio and Michelangelo. The sculpture Christ Crucified by Donatello is widely regarded as a masterpiece of the Florentine Renaissance. Taddeo Gaddi's finest hour was spent on the frescoes in the Cappella Baroncelli. Ponte Vecchio. The elegant arches of the Ponte Vecchio, topped by a chaotic collection of businesses, make for one of the most picturesque sights in all of Florence. To this day, a journey across the bridge reveals a stunning selection of fine jewelry made by Florence's skilled goldsmiths. The treasures over the heads of most visitors, however, go unnoticed. The Medici family frequently used the bridge to go between the Palazzo Vecchio and the Pitti Palace, two separate buildings on opposite sides of the Arno. As a result, they hired Vasari to construct a corridor that is now commonly referred to as the Corridoio Vasariano, or simply the Vasari Corridor. Palazzo Pitti, Pitti Palace. An excellent art museum, a Medici palace, Florentine craftsmanship, museums, history, royal rooms, and one of Italy's best gardens are just some of the highlights of a day spent at the Pitti Palace complex, and you could spend a day viewing it all. Even if a day is too short to see everything, you should at least take a tour of the palace to see the royal apartments and the sumptuous rooms, where you will find paintings by Raphael, Titian, Rubens, Tintoretto, and other masters. A collection almost rivaling the Uffizi. Santa Maria Novella. This Dominican church, like many others in Florence, features a striped front of inlaid marble. However, unlike at those other churches, the stripes have been reinterpreted here to trace delicate curving motifs, imitate windows, and accentuate rows of arches in the lower floor. Stroll through Boboli Gardens. The 111-acre Boboli Gardens, built by the Medici family, sprawl up the slope behind the Pitti Palace. Between 1550 and 1560, Grand Duke Cosimo I invested lavishly in the construction of the gardens, which established a template for palace gardens across Europe. Still meticulously maintained, the gardens ascend to lookouts with panoramic vistas of the city. There is also a maze, formal beds, and an amphitheater in the quarry pit where the stones for the palace were originally extracted. Thank you for joining us on our travels around the world with Tripedia. We hope that our videos have given you a glimpse into the incredible diversity and beauty of our planet. We believe that travel is not just about ticking off destinations on a bucket list, but about immersing yourself in new cultures, meeting new people, and creating unforgettable memories. As you continue your own journey, we encourage you to explore with an open heart and an open mind. Whether you're traveling solo, with friends, or with family, every trip is a chance to learn, grow, and connect with the world around you. Thank you for being a part of the Tripedia community, and we look forward to continuing to share our adventures with you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel inspiration.